we went out for some drinks with a couple people in our room in our hostel. And we come back, we go to sleep, and they decide to stay out later, drink a little bit more. And at 5:30 in the morning, I get woken up, and I hear this like, weird moaning sound. And I was like, oh, this guy must be super drunk. He's probably feeling sick, whatever. It's not my problem. It's 5:30 in the morning, I'll let him do his thing. I go back to sleep, and 5 minutes later, he taps me on the shoulder, and I look over and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's like 5:30 in the morning. And he's like, dude, I just had sex with this girl without a condom. What do I do? I literally just met this guy like 5 minutes earlier that evening, and I was like, you know, you could have asked me this question like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. So he's like, I just don't know what to do. I'm like, what do? I was like, okay, well, you're just going to have to go to the NME then. And he's like, wait, are you saying that you should kill her? Then it's a pill. And he's like, oh, a pill, exactly. We give it to her, and she has no idea what happened. I was like, no, that's the exact opposite of the pill that you want. And that's why you don't have sex with people without a condom in red countries. That's just the moral of that story. So one thing I really hate is going flying in planes and security and just all of that stuff. Last time I went through security, they searched me they searched everything. They flipped through my books and everything. One guy came up to me and was like, sir, you're going to need to turn your waistband inside out. And so I start turning my waistband inside out, and he's like, no, let me just do it. And he just sticks his hand right in my face. No consent, just right in my face. And then he takes my iPod and takes this magical cloth and wipes down the iPod to make sure it's not a bomb. And I'm going to be honest, that was the first time that my iPod and me got simultaneously rubbed down. But, you know, all the TSA stuff, it's so sad, but it's also really funny. Just because now I want to fuck with them. I just want to bring a backpack with 10 Qurans. Bag full of sex toys. And then you're looking at through the x-ray and I'm like, oh my god, it's dynamite. Open up the bag, turns out just some dildo strapped to an alarm clock. Here's the one I really want to do. Just a suitcase, and inside of the suitcase is a box. And inside of that box is another 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 box. Inside of that box is a little note. And the note says, look behind you. This TSA person turns around, and there's nothing there. That's my idea of fun. Another thing that really irritates me outside of flying is short walls between urinals. A tall person come up next to me and just and I'm fine with no urinal walls, you know. My policy is, if you can see my dick, I should be able to see yours. So there are two types of people in this world. People who understand complex numbers, and people who won't get this joke times I. I know it was bad, but I like to take math jokes to the limit. I know what you guys are saying. Zohar, there's an integral flaw in the way that you're differentiating things between things that are funny and things that aren't. You're just multiplying ideas in your head and not dividing up jokes between the ones that are bad and the ones that are well-behaved. Let's just talk one-to-one here. If you think that you can function as a comedian by just plugging your silly math terms into your silly math jokes, then you're wrong. You should discard these unwanted solutions and reevaluate the elements in your matrix of reasoning so you can get a better product. I will be accepting blowjobs from math majors afterwards. I think I'll line on that. mind really just bombards you. Like if Ray Charles walked in there, you'd be like, damn, it's bright in here. And you like walk up to the counter and there's always this coked out teenage girl who's working there. Hi, my name is Emily, welcome to Jamba Juice, how can I help you? Oh damn, so you look up at the menu, you pick your drink, and then you have to pick the Boost. Like who knows what these Boost things are? They're just like, yeah, pay us extra $2 and we'll just put something in your drink and make it better. When you look up at some of the Boosts, like some of them are kind of legit, you know, there's like vitamin C, calcium, protein, but then it's just getting really vague, you know, it's like happiness, education, intellect, bravery, swordsmanship, light armor, heavy armor. But then the worst part of it all is that once you finish your order, the girl at the front goes, Jamba! Everybody else in the restaurant goes, Jamba! And you're just standing there. And that's when you realize, I am such a fucking tool. So I'm gonna end by telling you guys like one of the first jokes I ever told at Vassar. I haven't told them a lot, but a few years ago, probably like 10 years ago, my family and I went on this trip to Botswana. And we're going on this like little river boat with all these other like tourists from like England and Australia and places like that. And there's all these elephants, this herd of elephants walking along the bank. And all of the tourists on our boat are freaking out. Oh my God, look at all the elephants, they're so majestic. And that was true. The only thing is that one of the elephants had a boner. I don't know if you guys have ever seen an elephant boner before. But like, just like imagine like a man with a boner, and then kind of like scale that up to the size of an elephant. Like that's a Shaquille O'Neal sized boner. And I have no idea how this elephant got this boner. I don't know if it was one of those ones that like, you know, you saw another cute elephant, or like it's one of those boners that you take in math class after you see hyperbola. Math majors, yeah. But anyway, so this elephant's walking, you know, Johnson's just kind of hanging. But all the people on the boat are just pretending like this is just nothing. They're like, oh, the elephants, they're so majestic and beautiful. And I'm just standing there like, oh my God. That is a massive erection. But then it gets worse. The elephant behind one of the boner decides that he wants to get in a little fun. And takes his trunk and reaches it down. Buddy, you want to play? Next thing you know, there's two Shaquille O'Neal sized boners. But all of the people on the boat are pretending like this isn't there. Oh my God, the elephants are so majestic. Richard, this is the best trip we've ever taken. And I'm like, yeah, it is. There's many elephants just touching dicks out here. This is like the hottest thing I've seen since the monk. Thank you so much.